Recording.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Dave here with Blindman Overland. We're here in beautiful British Columbia in the town of Delta. And we are right beside a really cool airport, but we're actually at Far Out Camping Company here in Delta, BC, installing the first Yucca Pac Safari to be installed here at Far Out Camping Company. If you guys are in the area, or if you're a BC local and you're looking at getting yourself into a Yucca Pac camper, and you don't want to make the drive all the way to Alberta, that's cool, because you can come out here to Far Out Camping Company, get your Yucca Pac camper installed right here near home, and be out there adventuring as soon as you can. As you can see, we do have a 2025 Yucca Pac Safari sitting on this beautiful third-gen access cab Tacoma, and we are very stoked about the way this one turned out. And as you can see, we've got full insulated kits and tons of room on the inside. So as always, if you guys want to know more, head on over to www.blindmanoverland.com. If you guys want to see what else Canada has to offer in the realm of ultralight 4x4 off-road campers, make sure you check out Far Out Camping Company as well. All right, guys, that is another successful install completed here in Delta, BC at Far Out Camping Company. That's where you're going to find these things. This is a pretty famous truck. You guys have probably seen this all over the internet. And a pretty cool shop too, filled with all sorts of cool stuff. Like Eric and his dual sports. Is this the bike you're fixing?
Trying to, yeah.
What do you got to do to it?
I'm not sure. The kill switch alert came on. Died on the highway.
Uh-oh.
Okay. It's running great too.
Oh yeah, it's a KTM. Alright guys, we have disembarked off of the ferry and we are currently on our way to Souk, BC, where we're going to meet up with Cameron. Now I don't know if it would be an appropriate adventure with a Yucca Pac, two Yucca Pacs on the island if we didn't find some sort of cool trail system to drive, and Cameron says that he's got one he wants to show me. So we had stopped at some little tasty bakery along the side of the road here, and now we're gonna find our little trail here and see if we can't go and check out a lookout. So it'll be fun day. Like we had a Unimog sitting over there with a little trailer behind it. Probably an off-grid type lifestyle going on here. There's a lot of that here on the island. A lot of people living out of vans and cars and campers and Unimogs, and they rarely ever see a proper winter here with snow. So the environment is very favorable to those wanting to live an alternative lifestyle. So, and we've been down this gravel road now for about 10 kilometers going up, and it's supposed to be a pretty nice view. So who knows, maybe if it's nice enough, we'll just camp at the top and then head back tomorrow. All right, so now we go up. So we're in 4 low, and we're just gonna go straight up. Oh, this is cool. Oh, wow, dude.
Oh, I'm not done yet? Sorry.
All right, guys. Well, we are at the top of the mountain now. Dogs have had some time to frolic. Cam and I are just kind of hanging out, shooting the shit, talking about life, talking about aliens, Jesus. But I think we're gonna start making our way down now. Cam's got plans tonight with the missus and some friends in Victoria, on Victoria.
Victoria area, yeah.
Same area, this area on the map-ish. And we're gonna start making our way back down, and we're gonna find a place to crash because we do have to do work still. You know, we still gotta do work still. We spent all day Thursday driving, most of Friday driving, taking the ferry, installing that camper, and it's Saturday today. So we want to take a moment to come up here, do a little bit of exploring. Just look at that view, eh? Like that's the ocean. Like that's Washington. That's salt water. Looks mighty fishable. And yeah, so then we're gonna find a place to post up, set up camp, and jump on the interwebs. You're a super good boy. Yeah, you're a super good boy, Case. You're a super good boy. Hey? We have had quite the day, I would say. And ended it sitting here on the beach. You can actually hear the waves crashing behind me. We're right on the Pacific Ocean right now. And we got my new buddy Case in my Yucca Pac camper on Victoria Island. As far west as you can possibly get in this country. That's super cool. This little Yucca Pac camper of mine has taken me to some pretty wild places, man. And y'all have been just kind of hanging out and watching me do it. So shout out to y'all for hanging out with some random redneck trying to chase a dream. You know, guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. I will see you in the morning. And quite the morning it will be, because I'm telling you, the views from where we are sitting right now, if you looked behind me right now, out that window, this is why we do plastic windows on the Sport Top. This is for this specific reason exactly. there is nothing but ocean behind me. So the first thing I see when I wake up tomorrow morning, I got my side doors closed. It's just going to be the Pacific Ocean. And then probably my dog in my face licking my holes. That sounded weird. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming along with me on this impromptu trip. That was, quite honestly, this is a work trip. I'm out here for work. But I get these moments. I'm allowed to have these moments because I'm not paying for hotels and I'm actually using my product to travel around and do my job. I have these moments that you just won't get. You just would never get unless you're doing this kind of thing, unless you're out here building your own brand in this adventure outdoor space. I was a kid. I loved backpacking. Mountain Equipment Co-op was my jam. I would spend hours going through the catalog of Mountain Equipment Co-op and being like, I'm going to be an alpine climber and a rock climber, and I'm also going to paddle every river in Lake Canada. And I mean, we didn't even come close, and we have a lot of time left to go, but I'm telling you, man, I think I was born to do this. I think I was born to be an adventurer sometimes, even though my adventures aren't necessarily traditional kind. I'm telling you, chase a dream, guys. Just do it. Send it. If you want to be on YouTube, do a YouTube. If you want to build a product. Just do it, and do it with everything you got for as long as you can. I will see you guys in the morning. Yep. Good morning, Case. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You coming down? Huh? Come on. Good boy. Alright guys, it's morning and it's on Sunday, and I'm being told more and more often right now that getting off the island can be tricky, especially after a weekend. So I think what we're going to do is pack up, get to some cell phone service. Cameron showed me this place called Surely Delicious. When you're perpetually on the road, staying organized in such a small space can be super, super difficult. And the more time and attention you put into your system, the better it'll perform for you. But you still have to make the active effort of keeping things organized and clean. right? So we just make the cutoff for being too hot tall. If we were another 2 to 3 inches taller, wouldn't make it, which is good to know because I still need to put another 1.5 inches on the front, and we'll be able to do that and still make it, and stay on 33-inch tires. Another big deal, another big thing for folks: if you are running 35-inch tires with a lift and a camper, your parkade situation gets extremely limited. Your ferry situation gets extremely limited. So if you're looking for an overlander, a touring rig that can do both off-road and on-road travel as well as international travel, you know, you want to stay under that 7-foot mark. Oh, all right, gang. Well, ferry was a good ride. We've managed to get out of the GVA now, finally, but it's like 4 o'clock. I really should have booked that ferry last night when everybody was telling me, but oh well. Campers are set to arrive on Tuesday, so what we're going to do is we're going to get as far west as humanly possible today and this evening, and then continue our drive tomorrow and get into Alberta, and then we can be there for campers arriving on Tuesday. But before we do that, we got to meet up with a couple of people, because now that I'm here and I have a Yucca Pac on my truck, I can actually meet up with a few people that have been sending me emails for the last couple weeks, being like, hey, like, I really want a Yucca Pac, but I want to see one first, which, I mean, that's totally fair. So, we got to meet Rob in Chilliwack and Mike from MC Ranch. They built the original fire reflector here in Canada. Another awesome Canadian-made company and product. And so we're gonna go see what Mike's up to. Apparently he lives up near Mission, and so we're gonna go talk to him and see what's up and go from there. Yep, take your time. All right, Mike, what do you got going on here?
So this is the MC Ranch Overland Harvester. It was in development for 4 years, and this is the last iteration of it. So it's made by a company that does textiles for the U.S. military,
Okay.
like vests and packs and things like that.
Sure.
So it's really, really top quality, and we were lucky just that we could shoehorn our way in there, and they were willing to make it for us. So the idea is it's called the Harvester, and we're actually in partnership with Agawa Gear, and Agawa Gear makes an incredible camp axe, and they also make one of the best folding buck saws that you can get. So what's going on here is there's an envelope on either side. So on this side, I carry my Agawa folding buck saw, which these things are like really just...
Yeah,
have you seen these before?
I would say they should be part of everybody's kit,
Yeah.
at least something like it. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is so rock solid. Like that. Mm-hmm. So this lives in here. You always have it with you.
Yep.
And then I've got my gloves in there as well. And then we're going to sell it as a package. And then this is their new...
Oh, wow. Look at
their
that.
new axe. And this thing's been tested and vetted like you wouldn't believe.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea is that these clips come back like this. Mm-hmm. And you can pull it apart and you have a hatchet.
Then you have a hatchet. Yeah.
This head is made by Council Tool, which is the oldest axe company in the U.S. So it's an incredible head. It's like a scalpel sharp.
That's amazing.
And yeah, it's called the ADK 26. So hatchet configuration, or you can have it in this configuration here. Mm-hmm. But the idea is that these just live in here, and you always have it. When you go out to the forest, you harvest your wood.
Yeah.
Right. So I usually like to process my wood at camp.
Sure.
So this will just have long branches in it, right? They could be 4 feet long, and you put them all in there.
Yeah.
And then you just basically grab this like this, these little clips, and you close it up. One here, and one here like this, and then you can imagine that full, right?
Well, imagine try carrying that much wood in your hands.
Well, you can't.
Right,
And the thing
yeah,
is,
yeah.
And then when you have sharp tools,
Yeah.
that makes it more of a liability.
That's right, yeah, yeah.
So you have an option, right? If you're only going 20 feet or something, like I keep my wood beside the garage
Yep,
here,
yep.
and I have fires in the driveway. So I set this up here, and I have like proper logs cut up and split.
Yeah.
And I generally put 2 piles in here, one here,
Yep.
one here of logs, and then I just carry it the 20, 30 feet
Right.
to the driveway. But if you're going a longer distance and you're negotiating the forest, you carry it like this.
That's brilliant,
And
yeah.
it's full like this,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then also we've made it orange on the inside just in case for signaling.
Sure,
device,
yeah,
why
yeah.
not?
What do they call that? Redundancy, man.
And actually, kudos to Dave Canterbury from the Pathfinder School of Self-Reliance. If you know him, you remember Dual Survival?
Yeah.
That show that used to be on TV?
Yeah.
So he was one of the stars of that show, and his idea, we used to have just one orange panel here and one here, and the rest was this color.
Yeah.
We thought it looked cool, right?
Yeah.
And he says, well, why don't you just make it all
All
orange?
one color, yeah.
So we took his advice and we did that. But that's what it's like. And then again, it's folded in this configuration with the tools in it,
Yeah.
and you're good to go. So here I can just close one end if I want, like this.
Yeah.
This is here like this.
Yeah.
One envelope here. It actually comes with a sheath, so it would normally be in the sheath. And then I just have to put the beard back on the axe.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then it all just stays in there like that, right? Like that's your kit.
That's it.
Yeah.
And like I said, and the other nice thing about it is it's one less thing to rattle in your truck. And I know how much you love rattles, Dave.
I do, yeah. Everything in mine rattles.
Oh yeah. So that's it. So this lives in your vehicle like this, and you always have your stuff with you.
That's brilliant, man. I love it.
So anyway,
If you guys want to, if you're looking at a harvester or a fire reflector, they will be available on the Blindman Overland website as well very, very soon. So we're working with our online team right now, and Mike and Sam from MC Ranch. They've been following us for a long time. We've been following them for a long time. Solid group of guys. And although this wasn't meant to be a product pitch at this part of the video, it's gonna be, because we like these guys. They make good stuff, and it's all Canadian made. This is turning into like a Canadian made in Canada sort of adventure tour, which is awesome. And now
this box is open. This is for the Velcro to
Sick,
put on there,
yeah,
stick
cool.
it on there, and there you go, your very own.
oh man,
Harvester.
I'm gonna use the crap out of this.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
That is so cool, man. Thank you very much.
But I'll see you at the
Expo,
the
yeah.
expo
Heck yeah.
in Jasper. It's just out of Jasper, right? It's pretty
Yeah,
close,
it's just 30 minutes out of Jasper. It's smack dab between Hinton and Edson.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so you'll have a good time.
Okay, well, we'll be in Flagstaff. We'll be in Montana at the Overland Ranch.
Yep.
We'll be at the Pacific Northwest Overland Rally. We'll be at the BC Overland Rally.
Yeah, you'll see me there too. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's exciting. Oh, yeah, cool.
I'm not. I don't think I'm coming out as a vendor, but I'll be coming out. I mean, me and Case will come out.
Yeah. Well, the thing with the Northwest Overland Rally and the BC Overland Rally, it really is more of a community event.
Absolutely,
Right? And
yeah.
that's what we're
Yeah.
really endorsing. That's what we're trying to do. So we're still going to bring our 10x10,
Sick.
only so we can do our Scotch tasting.
Yes,
in
the
there.
Scotch,
So,
the MC Ranch
yeah.
Scotch tasting.
yes. So
Love it, man.
coveted, and that's Sam's wheelhouse. So
I love it. Well, I love the truck. I love the products. I love the hustle that you guys got going on here.
yeah,
I wish you guys the best.
yeah, and Sam said he was going to buy a Yucca Pac off you one day. didn't he?
Hey, I'm pretty sure Sam
I
said he
think
was
I
going to
remember-
buy.
I think I remember.
I'm pretty
that.
sure I remember Sam saying he's going to buy a Yucca Pac. Yeah.
But anyway.